Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick, and Monday Night Primetime is underway. Khalil Herbert on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. It's textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Jones to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's brought down at the 17. Yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, Jones. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that's...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Play action now. Purdy. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
McCaffrey on third down. Escapes a defender. Galloping inside the 40. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it.
Hey, Kate, how many times over the years have you seen an extra point miss like that? And you see the cameras pan over to, I don't know, Peyton Manning sitting on a bench, and the look of disgust he has, knowing the offense just drove down the field, did their job, and what should be an automatic and a given in this league turns out to get blocked.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10. They go play fake with Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. To throw, here's Jones. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He cuts it back right. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 7-point lead in the first. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Go ahead. Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Buying some time right. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Purdy setting up that play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Watch out.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow. Watch out!
Purdy on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Going with a screen to Taylor. And he drives it up to the 24. Luke Martin making that play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 14-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Now it's Jones off the play action. That one nabbed by Warren. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Jones to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lead by 14. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Watch out!
First down, Purdy to throw. Cut by Jennings. Takes a man, he's running free. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Get set! Hop!
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to have this one down at the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, you got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Get set!
Setting him on the dive. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. 8 is to the 27.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback will get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set! We go!
Purdy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Get set!
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers trim the lead down to 9. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Play action now with Jones. It's caught, Warren. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Shoots away from one. Again, he's got room. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
49ers 14.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Galindo to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Niners to the line. First and 10. Slot man motioned over. Jennings coming in motion right. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds with the first, but this celebration might be short-lived. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it second and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on third and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19, target, 18, Pioneer.
Third and goal for Jones. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Pretty throwing here on first. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Get set, get set. 18.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun is Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw by Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Get set, get set. Run around zone.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. He brings it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy on first down. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. To the air again, Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow.
From the red zone on first. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Second and inches at the Colts 4-yard line.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. Again, it's Brock Purdy. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. To throw again, it's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. They stick with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jarvarius Ward picks it up. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and a chance to add to this lead.
And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. They go again with Taylor. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throw is caught, and And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Go! Liking 18.
A give left side to Taylor. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Escapes the pocket.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Jones running sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Go!
On first down, Jones. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it again. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Ready?
Jones now to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Pistol now for Jones. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Taylor. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Into the hands of Kittle. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Looking quickly here.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Running back sent in motion. Purdy trying on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts with the football as they hang on to this comfortable lead. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
19, come on, set, 19, tight, Cougar 19, 60, go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. This one's caught. He dodged the tackle, and he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready, take go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jones out the play action. Dump off caught by his back. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ready up.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Herbert straight ahead. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Go.
Taylor trying the left side. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hey, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Window to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and goal.
On the gun is Purdy.
38-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er, first down.
Purdy throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To the air again. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Third and long, Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Get set, get set.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Still has some space inside the 35. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. On the move, headed right. Sheds up, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second down.
Purdy to throw it. Finds Jacob Cowie. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense up to the line fast. McCaffrey on third down. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Here we go,
This is Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. They're going to pass it here. Setting up the running back screen. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now. 19, Lion. Panther 11,
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Made the throw as Yes, he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Niners to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Get wide.
Now it's Purdy. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense glued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Taylor again. And it is a 1st down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once?